Now we show you how to add loads and group them using ShowRunner. At this point, we don't have any loads included. We're going to go into settings and we're going to go into the load hardware setup. We've got our Dindali 2 module here and we're going to go ahead and configure loads. I'm going to add a new load and we're going to put it on loop 1 and we're going to call it group 1. And we'll call this row 1. And we're going to assign it to our area. And then we're going to add another, call it row 2 here. We're also going to assign that to range. And then say row 2 also has some lights on loop 2. We're going to add them, and for simplicity's sake, we're just going to say they're on group 2 on loops 1 and 2. And then we're going to call this, we'll call this row 2 group or loop 2, just so we can identify it if we need to. We'll go ahead and label this loop 1 so we can identify them distinctly. Now, if we go into the advanced properties here, we can go ahead and give it a group label, and we can call this row 2. We'll go ahead and apply that and close it, and then we'll do the same thing to our loop 2 row 2. And we'll call this row 2. Save that. All right, now we've got our loads defined. We're going to go to our area configuration. And we're going to go to the properties here, and we're going to check show loads grouped, which will automatically group loads that have the same group name, or if their group name is not defined, it'll automatically group loads with the same load name. I'm going to go back to here, and now we've got our loads controlling row 2, shows up as one single fader. Then we can press and hold to raise and lower, tap for on-off. And that is how you create loads and group them in ShowRunner.